As a young citizen of India, armed with technology, knowledge, and love for my nation, I realize small aim is a crime.
I will work and sweat for a great vision. The vision of transforming India into a developed nation, powered by economic strength with value system.
I am one of the citizens of a billion. Only the vision will ignite the billion souls.
It has entered into me that the united soul, compared to any resource, is the most powerful resource on the earth, above the earth, and under the earth. I will keep the lamp of knowledge burning to achieve the vision, develop India.
Honorable Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to request you to declare the 20th Annual Convocation open.
Of law, Hyderabad has been called to confer the degrees and diplomas upon the candidates who, in the examinations held for the purpose, have certified to be worthy of the same.
Honorable Justice Sri Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Judge Supreme Court of India and Chief Guest of this Convocation, Honorable Justice Sri P.S. Narasimha, Judge Supreme Court of India, Honorable Chief Justice Sri Alok Aradhe, Chief Justice of the High Court of Telangana and Chancellor Nalsar, Honorable sitting and former judges of the Supreme Court of India, High Court of Telangana, Honorable Mr. Justice Anil Sinha, Judge Supreme Court of Nepal, whose daughter will be receiving the degree here, Honorable members of the General Council, Executive Council and Academic Council, members of the print and electronic media, dear colleagues, parents and graduating students. It's my honor to welcome all of you to the 20th Convocation of the Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad. This is also a significant moment in the history of Nalsar as we are nearing the completion of 25 years since our TART programs have commenced in 1998. In our previous convocation, the Honorable Chief Justice of India, Dr. D.Y. Chandrachud, had delivered the inaugural Silver Jubilee lecture. Today, we are indeed very happy to host Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Judge Supreme Court of India, who accepted our invitation to attend this convocation and deliver our second Silver Jubilee lecture. We also welcome Madam Shivani Kaul. Justice Kaul is presently the senior most judge in our apex court and has earned a formidable reputation for his candor and strong convictions. He has not hesitated to ask difficult questions from the bench. Students of constitutional law eagerly point out to his earlier judgments rendered at the High Courts of Delhi and Madras, which offered a robust defense of artistic and literary freedoms. As a criminal law teacher, and having been associated with the legal aid movement in India over 3 decades, mentored by Professor N.R. Madhavamenon, I admire Justice Kaul's judgment in Satyendra Kumar on bail jurisprudence and the attempt to reform the bail law in India. It's a pioneering effort to revisit the 1978 Motiram decision of the Justice Krishna Iyer. Criminal law teachers and the law teachers will never afford to forget Motiram's judgment of 1978 of the Supreme Court of India. In his present capacity as the chairperson of the National Legal Service Authority, Justice Kaul traveled across the country to support legal aid initiatives, to promote alternative methods of dispute resolution, and also to encourage young lawyers to devote time to pro bono lawyering. Justice Kaul takes a keen interest in betterment of legal education. I welcome Justice P.S. Narasimha, Judge Supreme Court of India, our well-wisher and whose heart and mind always lies in legal education. I take this opportunity to welcome our Chancellor, Justice Alok Aradhe, who has recently assumed the office of the Chief Justice of the High Court of Telangana, and we hope that our Chancellor and all the justices of the High Court of Telangana, as well as the bar and the state government, will continue supporting the growth of Nalsar. We also welcome Madam Radhika Aradhe. We are grateful to Sri K. Chandrasekhar Rao, Chief Minister of Telangana, for generous grants for infrastructure development, We look forward to great support from Telangana state government in terms of grants and sanctioning of promised 25 acres of land of Judicial Academy, which is just adjacent to our campus, and a city campus for future expansion of Nalsar for next 25 years. Nalsar has been growing as an institution, both in the academic and physical sense. We started the 5-year integrated BA LLB in 1998 and LLM soon thereafter. Currently, we admit 160 students into the BA LLB and 70 students in LLM. In 2013, we established Department of Management Studies with 2-year MBA program, and in 2021, 5-year integrated program in management. This year, we launched the LLM program in insolvency and bankruptcy law, which will be jointly delivered with the Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs, Gurgaon, Delhi. This gradual expansion implies that in the present academic year, we will have nearly 1,100 full-time students on our campus. This number will grow further in future. We are also seriously exploring starting 3-year LLB program after developing required physical infrastructure as well as more innovative and interdisciplinary programs. We will also explore joint and dual degree programs with foreign universities. In addition to these full-time taught programs, we offer a range of 25 specialized courses through our Center for Distance and Online Learning. We have developed this year 3 new programs: MA in Corporate Law in partnership with Eastern Book Company, Lucknow, and Advanced Diplomas in Corporate Law, and another course in Labor Law. The expansion of our academic programs also requires strengthening our faculty composition. We recruited recently 17 assistant professors, 9 in law, 7 in management, and 1 in economics. We have appointed 2 adjunct professors known for their teaching and research capabilities: law, science and technology, commercial laws and procedural laws. Recruiting young and experienced teachers, researchers, technologists, and industry professionals is an integral part of our long-term vision. Nalsar also needs to develop 5 kinds of infrastructure for future expansion. Firstly, the intellectual infrastructure: teachers, researchers, chair professors, think tanks, policy makers, etc. Secondly, physical infrastructure as new academic buildings, hostels, research centers, library, city office, and other academic ambience. Thirdly, technological infrastructure, and to utilize technology for effective use in legal education, smart classrooms, smart teachers, online courses. Similarly, technology can be used in providing legal aid services, web-based access to justice, and online dispute resolution mechanisms. Fourthly, emotional infrastructure, wherein the teachers and staff play the role of advisors and counselor, working in tandem with the mental health and counseling professionals. We also need to create enabling emotional academic ambience in the campus. Finally, alumni and corporate philanthropy, that has been crucial ingredient of Indian higher educational institutional success on the global stage, is also one of the need. We started efforts in this direction by creating new alumni network platforms, Huawei, and engaging with them for the past few months. We do hope that it would lead to institutional mechanisms of furthering fraternity, brotherhood, and facilitating philanthropy and giving back to the alma mater. We make renewed attempts to attract the best possible teaching talent through regular rounds of selections that incrementally meet the requirements of our taught programs. We will make long-term investments in research and scholarship, as well as those who have the drive and enthusiasm to meaningfully deliver clinical legal education. On the research front, we are taking several steps to improve our scholarship and publications. We have recently received a grant from Government of Australia to pursue a collaborative research project on the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning in the healthcare sector. Another proposal related to legal education is under active consideration by the United Nations Population Fund. We are improving our PhD programs in terms of broadening the pool of available research supervisors and access to grants and fellowships to pursue independent research. Recently, we have set up the Nalsar Entrepreneurship Foundation, a Section 8 company which has a mandate to contribute to legal and social impact innovation. It will provide sustained legal awareness, capacity building, and policy advice, and supports the emerging entrepreneurs. I appreciate my colleagues who have produced scholarly publications in the past academic year. Professor Balakishna Reddy edited a book in aviation law. Mr. Varun Malik revised Professor Avatar Singh's book on business law, published by the EBC Lucknow. Dr. Neha Pathak published a book on taxation laws. Several other colleagues also published articles in peer-reviewed journals. Niharika Salar, Binod Rajak, Ishita Das, Dr. Aruna Venkat, Dr. Mallikarjun, Deepti Jog, Vivek Pani, Prakhar Ganguly, and Nandini Biswas. We incentivize our teachers to publish in renowned journals. This keeps us currently at the 3rd position in the All India National Institute of Ranking Framework. In order to supplement our classroom teaching, we offer several short elective courses. Lectures, and workshops by practitioners and visiting faculty members. In the last few months, we have hosted guest lectures by Professor B.B. Pandey, former professor of Delhi University, Professor Margaret Phillip, Fulbright scholar from the United States, Mr. Varun Gandhi, Lok Sabha MP, Stephen, Dalhousie University, Canada, Chandrasekhar, former Cabinet Secretary, Government of India, Minja, Swiss School of Business Management, Geneva, Professor Sitaramam Kakarala from Ajim Premji University, Bangalore. We hosted the Courts and Constitution 2022 in review conference in March 2023 to discuss the developments in Indian constitutional law and South Asian constitutionalism. Justice Ravindra Bhatt and Justice Ujjal Buyan attended the inaugural session. The prominent speakers in this Constitution conference include Dr. Mohan Gopal, Dr. Kamala Shankaran, Jaina Kothari, Apar Gupta, and Kalpana Kannabiran. We recently hosted a panel discussion on issues resolution in construction projects in Hyderabad, in collaboration with the International Arbitration and Mediation Center Hyderabad and National Academy of Construction Hyderabad. We had Professor Janet Walker, Professor Doug Jones, leading international commercial arbitrators based in London, and Dr. Bhikshapati, Director, National Academy of Construction Hyderabad. Coming to some notable achievements of students, our team were semi-finalists in the 15th Frankfurt Investment Arbitration Moot in Germany, winners in the India rounds of 64th Philip Jessup International Law Moot, semi-finalists at the 2nd International Sports Arbitration Moot at Madrid, Spain, semi-finalists at the Herbert Smith Free Hills Competition Law Moot competition at King's College, London, and quarter-finalists at the 20th WIS East International Commercial Arbitration Moot at Hong Kong. Recognizing the importance of facilitating appropriate dispute resolution methods, we encourage our students to participate in mediation and arbitration competitions. A team won the SLCU National Mediation Arbitration Competition. Another team was semi-finalists at International Law School Mediation Tournament in Italy. Several of our students have published articles in a number of reputed journals and well-known blogs. Coming to justice education, which is the aim and purpose which national law schools have been set up way back in 1980s. Law as a major instrument of social change played a key role in ameliorating the conditions of the poor and marginalized communities in India. Access to justice is one such ameliorative function, catering justice to the unmet legal needs of the citizen. But still, the poor and the vulnerable communities are routinely excluded from access to justice. We are conscious of the justice gap and therefore actively promote justice education in multiple ways. Nalsar makes renewed emphasis to promote legal aid and legal empowerment both through curricular and co-curricular mode. Today, inauguration of the Nyaya Legal Services Clinic by Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul and other dignitaries today demonstrates our commitment to legal empowerment. I must specially commend my colleagues, those who are taking active part in the clinical legal education. Dr. Murali is anchoring our clinical course on legal aid for prisoners. Ashwin Kumar, who is coordinating our clinical course on community legal aid and organizing several legal literacy programs in neighboring villages. Our alumnus, Mr. Sunil Kumar, tirelessly worked to provide legal aid for agricultural communities in Telangana. We started a new innovative legal aid program for farmers, Agri Legal Aid, with the support of Telangana State Legal Service Authority. We have started 2 model Agri Legal Aid clinics, one in Warangal District Court Complex and another in Bammera village, which was graced by Justice P. Naveen Rao. We look forward to replicate this in selected places in Telangana state. My colleague Professor Vasanthi has been leading the effort to prepare online course on Constitution of India in Telugu language to contribute our earlier efforts of constitutional literacy in English and Hindi. We hosted a workshop in March 2023 on networking of legal aid clinics in Telangana state to promote legal aid and access to justice among the teachers and students in Telangana state. Our aim is to support the student-run legal aid programs in various law colleges in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh state. We also collaborated with Kshetra Foundation, Bangalore, to promote community dispute resolution among village communities and Anganwadi workers in the neighboring villages here. Friends, we have gathered here today for the award of degrees to the students who completed their studies in 2023. All of you, I know, certainly have long memories of the time spent in the campus. Of course, COVID-19 pandemic robbed of the joyous experience of campus life. We cannot undo the past. However, we can take forward numerous lessons from the extraordinary situations that we have navigated during the pandemic. Lastly, my dear students, please remember 3 kinds of mothers who played significant role in nurturing your development. Firstly, the biological mother who gave birth to us. Secondly, the motherland where we were born. And finally, the alma mater that gave you the identity and existence. Welcome to the Nalsar Alumni Network. As we continue our efforts to create a stronger alumni association, I hope for continued support from you in the form of mentorship of students, sharing your expertise, and participation in university events. I hope the professional relationships that you develop here with your friends and teachers will continue beyond the campus and will be beneficial to you in your life. We look forward to staying in touch and following your progress in your individual journeys. Thank you. Jai Hind. Yes. Let the candidates for the degrees and diplomas stand forward.
Do you sincerely promise and declare that if admitted to the degree or diploma for which you are candidates and for which you have been recommended, you will in your daily life and conversation conduct yourselves as worthy members of this university? Let the candidates be now presented.
Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, PhD, whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, PhD will please stand forward.
By virtue of authority vested in me as Chancellor, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in this university.
PhD degree, Doctor of Philosophy degree in person, Siddharth Srivastava. Anita Singh. Rajesh Kapoor, Jyoti, Jyoti, Ipshita, in addition, one candidate, Sunil Jose Gregory, is awarded the degree Doctor of Philosophy in absentia.
LLM Master of Laws. Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Master of Laws LLM whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the degree of Master of Laws LLM, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of Master of Laws in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of authority vested in me as Chancellor, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of Master of Laws in this university.
Candidates for award of LLM Master of Laws degrees in person, Akanksha Yadav, Amgot Nithan, Anju Joseph, Anshika Bansal, Anshuman Singh, Ayushi Goyal, Bhumika Shah, Chinta Akanksha, Chuntailu Gonme, Diksha Singh, Disha Parmar, Emayaval N, Bhargava Sai, Gandla, Gursharan Kaur, Harshit Singh, Harshita Tomar, Jatangi Srinath Yadav, Jyotishka Guha, Kirti Raj, Maitreyi Chawla, Malot Chandrasekhar Kumar, Mandapakala Lakshmi Niharika, Manish Kumar Chauhan, Matthew Kurian Charukara, N. Harita, Nazat P. Nayan Jain, Prachi Gunwan, Qureshi Farha, R.S. Anandan, Rakesh Kaidala, Ravi Prakash Pandey, Sakile Manaswini Dange, Shobit Porwal, Thakur Inderjit Singh, Tony Matthew M, Utkarsh Agarwal, Varikala Radhakrishna, Vivek Ranat, Shubham Kumar, Amisha Sharma. In addition, 23 candidates are awarded the degree of LLM Master of Laws in absentia.
Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of MBA whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the degree of MBA, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of MBA in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of authority vested in me as Chancellor, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of MBA in this university.
Candidates for award of MBA, Master of Business Administration degree in person. Aparajita Bhattacharya. Arshpreet Kaur Shakhan. Ganore Janardhan. Gudeti Haindavi Reddy. Gurram Harini Reddy. Harshendu Kumar Pandey. K. Sahiti. Kappala Abhishek. Lankapalli Libni. Mavesh Buland. Mandala Mani Dixit. Manoj Kumar Reddy B. Narne Party Evangeli. PVS Vibhat Anand. Pakanati Sujita Reddy. Pachava Sri Sai Jagnavi. Polash Narayan Komanduri. Pralab Sharma. R. Kaushik Shreyas. Rushil Parikh. S. Moyo Singh. Samala Hirender Reddy. Sandra Thomas. Shalini Rao. Shravani Krutika. Shivakrishna Yadav Bollaboin. Tanugundla Balavarshini, Tirumala Aditya Venkat Raman, VSYK Abhishek, Veerabattini Meghnath, Vyomika Pentom, Bompalli Vikram Rao. In addition, 4 candidates are awarded the degree of MBA in absentia.
Now MA Aviation Law and Air Transport Management. Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of MA Aviation Law and Air Transport Management whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the degree of MA Aviation Law and Air Transport Management, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of MA Aviation Law and Air Transport Management in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of authority vested in me as Chancellor, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of MA Aviation Law and Air Transport Management in this university.
Candidates for award of MA Aviation Law and Air Transport Management degree in person. Nivas MS, Valinjkar Jeet Chandrakant, Vanshika Jha, Suresh Gandham Setti, Neelam Lodhi, Gupta Labhant Rakesh, Shivam Manchanda, Sandeep Kumar, Jyoti Roy, Vikram Singh, Sai Kashyap R, Santosh Kumar, Kumaraswamy GK, Amit Kumar, Asmita Shantam Sharma, Rahul Gaur, D. Uma Maheshwar, Nishant Shekhar. In addition, 14 candidates are awarded the MA Aviation Law and Air Transport Management degree in absentia.
MA Security and Defense Laws. Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of MA Security and Defense Laws whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the degree of MA Security and Defense Law, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of MA Security and Defense Law in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of authority vested in me as the Chancellor, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of MA Security and Defense Laws in this university.
Candidates for award of MA Security and Defense Laws degree in person: Sanya George, Anu Murlidharan, Gaurav Bose, Chintapalli Deepak Nelabaludu, NC Bipindra, Sumanta Bhattacharya, Piyush Dev Singh, Akash Goswami. In addition, 11 candidates are awarded the MA Security and Defense Laws degrees in absentia.
MA Space and Telecommunication Laws. Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of MA Space and Telecommunication Laws whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the degree of MA Space and Telecommunication Laws, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of MA Space and Telecommunication Laws in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of authority vested in me as the Chancellor, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, I admit you as well as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of MA Space and Telecommunication Laws in this university.
Candidates for award of MA Space Telecommunication Laws degree in person: Swapnil Chowdhury, Shubhajit Tarafdar, Prashant Andrew Leo, Chundru Mathu Swapnika, Karampuri Kavya, Hirendra Kumar Sharma, Amit Roy, Bhargav Addagulla, Sonali Nanda. In addition, 2 candidates are awarded MA Space and Telecommunication Laws degree in absentia.
Now, MA Maritime Laws. Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of MA Maritime Laws whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the degree of MA Maritime Laws, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of MA Maritime Laws in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of MA Maritime Laws in this university.
Candidates for award of MA Maritime Laws degree in person. Hansika. Yes, Raghunathan. Prabhat Kumar. Karuna Singh. Srishtika J. Anurag Anand. Ranjan Biswas. Himadri Das. In addition, 6 candidates are awarded MA Maritime Laws degree in absentia.
MA Criminal Law and Forensic Science. Sir, I have the honor to present to you Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of MA Criminal Law and Forensic Science whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the degree of MA Criminal Law and Forensic Science, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of MA Criminal Law and Forensic Science in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of MA Criminal Laws and Forensic Science in this university.
Candidates for award of MA Criminal Law and Forensic Science degree in person. Shashwatha Sadhukan. Rahula Dilip Pradyumna Reddy. Parth Singh. Sanjay Shivnath Saraf. Rupsita Das. Sagarika Swapnil. K. Sri Krishna. Kartiyan yes. N. Lalit Sai. P. Sheetal. Shrikant K. C.H. Sriramamurthy. Avantika Singh. Neeraj O. Kirisha Nagaluri. Katam Somesh Sai. Ponakala Sai Venkat. Shreyashi De. Vaibhav Yadav. Kushbu Agarwal. Mekala Supraja. Nisha Harish. Anand Abhishek. Sahil Asiwal. Chandan Burman. Jain Ruchika. Narahari Setti Srividya Manohari. Beni Prasad Rathore. In addition, 14 candidates are awarded MA Criminal Law and Forensic Science degree in absentia.
Now, MA in International Taxation. Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of MA International Taxation whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the degree of MA International Taxation, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of MA International Taxation in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of authority vested in me as Chancellor, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of MA International Taxation in this university.
Candidates for award of MA International Taxation degree in person. P.N. Rajan. Fulvani Priya Nandalal. Piyush Bed. Kritika Obrai. Prashant Kumar Jha. Vivek Sharma. In addition, 3 candidates are awarded MA International Taxation degree in absentia.
Now, MA Animal Protection Laws. Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of MA Animal Protection Laws whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the degree of MA Animal Protection Laws, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of MA Animal Protection Laws in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of authority vested in me as Chancellor, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of MA Animal Protection Laws in this university.
Candidates for award of MA Animal Protection Laws degree in person. Usha K. Shani. Parupkari Shreya. Pema Sherpa. Stuti Mukesh Parekh. Submit Singh. Shailja Pandey. In addition, one candidate is awarded MA Animal Protection Laws degree in absentia.
Now the most sought after degrees, BA LLB honors, Bachelor of Arts Laws honors. Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Laws honors, BA LLB honors, whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Laws honors, BA LLB honors, to which I pray they may be admitted. The candidates taking the degree of BA LLB honors in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Laws honors, BA LLB honors in this university.
Candidates for award of BA LLB honors degree in person. Abhi Uday Singh Gautam. Aditi Goyal. Alena Jamal. Amritesh Anand. Angelika Sinha. Ankush Unni. Ansh Jain. Anushri Verma. Arnav Singh. Avantika Yash. Bhavani Singh Rajpurohit. Bukkapatnam Anurag. Debaroti Roy Mauli. Damelia Shubham Nitin Kumar. George P. Rezi. Harshit Savle. Himanshu Raghuvamshi. Isha Tandon. K. Sai Krupakar. K. Swati Reshmita, Karthik Subramaniam, Kinjal Sharma, Krishnan Unni U, Laksha Grover, Maheshwari Mawase, Mohit Kala, Niharika, Nikita Bansal, Parul Chauhan, Pival Krishna Peddireddy, Pooja Bharadwaj, Pujita Sirimalla, Pranav Mihir Kandada, Pranshu Goyal, Randeep Bains, Ritvik Singh Tolia, Sanchit Kandelwal, Saurabh Kumar, Shravani Shinde, Shreya Iyer, Srudula Sandesh Murthy, Siddharth Kotari, Soham Chakravarti, Sushmita Valki Karamthot, Umang Bhatt Nair, Utkarsh Rati, V. Shantan Reddy, Vedant Kashyap, Yashasvi Raj, Yashwant Samayam, Ahna Rajan, Aryan Chandra Prakash Vasnik, Abhishek Mishra, Abhishri Sabharwal, आदित्य चौहान, आदित्य कंडेलवाल, आदित्य शुक्ला, अजीत अरवमुत्तन किडांबी, अनिकेत संजय सिंह, अंजलि कुडियाल, अनुराग शंकर, अविरल अग्रवाल, चित्रांक्षा कुमारी, देवांश आर कंडेकर, देवर्षि पॉल, देविरेड्डी ज्ञान वेंकट ऋत्विक, दिया दवे, दोमा कौशिक रेड्डी, गौरव, तारा ठाकुर, हर्षिता गुप्ता, ऋत्विक सिंह, जयसृजना पोन्नूरू, के मायूका चिन्निता, केसिया एलिस्बा कुरियाकोस, कोतवाल अजय क्रांति, लाबेश थापा, लहर चमारिया, मल्लादी प्रणय, मेधा पुवाला, मेघा राजेश, मिटलव सेमवाल, मुस्कान देसाई, मुस्तफ़ा मुर्तज़ा राजकोट वाला, नमन पड़ालिया, निष्ठा निखिल गुप्ता, नित्या रविचंद्रा, ओशिन मलपानी, प्रज्ञा दंजिका, Pranjali Mishra, Prisha Rajiv Tejani, Priyanka Dhage, Ravi Mishra, Raghunandan Sriram, Rahil Chetan Mehta, Rohit Sairam Meka, Samruddhi Chipulkar, Sanjana Sri Manusani Palli, Shekhar Kanwar, Saida Sanjuti Mehboob, Tanay Goyal, E. Vaishali, Vibhu Krishnam Chaube, Vikas Yadav, Viraj Gaur, Yashvardhan Garu, Brula Pranati Gullapudi, Sudipta Chaudhary, Tejas B. Nayak, Arush Pandey, Gumpenapalli Sanjeev Raj, Sejal Sanjay Parulkar, Ritik Gulati. In addition, 3 candidates are awarded BA LLB Honours degree in absentia.
Now, postgraduate diplomas and advanced diplomas in patents law, cyber law, media law, international humanitarian law, and several other programs. Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the postgraduate diploma, advanced diploma in patents law, cyber law, media law, international humanitarian law, alternative dispute resolution, family dispute resolution, animal protection laws, drafting, negotiation and enforcement of contracts, aviation law, air transport management, maritime laws, financial services and legislations, GIS and remote sensing laws, criminal law and forensic science, corporate taxation, cyber security and data protection laws, criminal justice administration, industrial security, law and management, whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified for the respective postgraduate diploma, advanced diploma degree programs, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of authority vested in me as Chancellor, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, I admit the candidates in absentia to the postgraduate diploma, advanced diploma in patents law, cyber laws, media laws, international humanitarian law, alternative dispute resolution, family dispute resolution, animal protection laws, drafting, negotiation and enforcement of contracts, aviation law and air transport management, maritime laws, financial services and legislations, GIS and remote sensing laws, criminal law and forensic science, corporate taxation, cyber security and data protection laws, criminal justice administration, industrial security, law and management in this university.
226 candidates are awarded postgraduate diploma and 809 candidates are awarded advanced diploma in absentia.
Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, sir, I have the honor to request you to kindly deliver the convocation address.
Brother Justice P.S. Narasimha, Honorable Chief Justice Aloka Radhe, Professor Sri Krishna Dev Rao, Professor K. Vidyalata Reddy, the Advocate General, graduating students, families, esteemed faculty members, staff, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Nalsar University of Law for inviting me to be present this address. Before I proceed with my speech, I congratulate all the students who are graduating today. I know that you have put in extraordinary amounts of hard work towards this degree. I would also like to congratulate all the families of the students and all the faculty of the institution. This movement belongs to you, all of you in the family, and equally. You have supported every student's quest for self-development in your own unique way. All of you have reason to be extremely proud today. This is a very bittersweet moment. Some amongst you are already eager to start applying yourself in the real world. Others may remain hesitant about facing what lies beyond the walls of this institution. There may also be some uneasiness about physically moving away from your comrades and your teachers. I completely understand these feelings. However, before we begin to address how to overcome them, how to look forward to the future positively, I ask you to all think back to your most joyous moments here. College fest, traveling with friends, those times in the class when you got the right answer, learning from your favorite professor, soak these feelings in. These moments and these relationships will form the foundation of the rest of your life. Wordsworth put it best when he said, "The child is the father of the man." It is very difficult for me to envisage your individual law school experiences. I belong to a different generation, and things happened differently back then. My time in Delhi University would have been markedly different from your experience in Nalsar. The legal profession is in such a flux that even the best of practices of 5 years ago are not in currency anymore. In my opinion, all these changes have impacted our profession for the better. It is amazing to see how sophisticated legal education has become today and the intellectual rigor that it imports. The standards are visibly apparent when I attend moot courts or when I peruse any student-run law journals. You are all products of what I may term as the golden age of legal education in India. This is, of course, down the tireless effort of pioneering legal education in the country, such as Professor P.K. Tripathi, Professor Madhav Menon, Professor Upendra Bakshi, Professor Latika Sarkar, Professor Amita Dhanda, and Professor Shamnath Bashir, and so many more. We owe them a lot. You have each been trained in the finest tradition of legal thought. The theme of my address today is, at this juncture, at Nalsar completes 2 decades. It is worth revisiting these traditions. In a nutshell, my message to all of you today is that each of these ideas that you encountered in law school contains a kernel of important teachings. Not only were these teachings relevant in the course of your legal education, they will also guide you to embark on a professional journey. And you sit amongst a green area when environment is an issue through the country and through the world. That itself gives you the right environment to work around and proceed with your education in a manner in the best of the places, in a Gurukul tradition, if one may say so. The first of these traditions I would like to highlight is the case method study. By now, this method of teaching and learning has become ubiquitous through the law schools. Through the case study method, we learned about legal principles and legal provisions by reading the text of the various judgments. In a lighter vein, I am sure of you are less than enthusiastic about this system given the difficulty of memorizing case names. However, there is no denying that this is the primary method through which a student learns not just what the statutes say, but how the statute is applied. Legal education was not always like this. The case-study method was introduced in the Harvard Law School by Professor Christopher Langsdale in 1870. He thought instead of giving a formal and boring lecture to students and expecting them to take notes, he would instead teach the law of contracts by using cases pled before the courts as the basis of class discussions. However, it took until the latter part of the 20th century for this method to be introduced in India by Professor P.K. Tripathi in the Delhi University and in the National Law Universities by Professor N.R. Madhav Menon. Nowadays, students and teachers have become even more creative with this method. For instance, while learning criminal law, students often reenact the different events that constitute the facts of the case. Similarly, for constitutional law, cases such as Kesavanand Bharti are analyzed as each student enacts and explains the opinion of an individual judge on that bench. When collated, these form an easy and fun way of understanding complex legal doctrines. My point, however, is the greatest teaching of the case law method, and one that we will do well to remember, is that all legal principles find their mooring in the rich texture of human experience. It was Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes who remarked that the life of law has not been logic, it has been experience. Now, as freshly minted lawyers, each time you apply the law for a case or a project, remember that it is in the service of people like you and me. It is the intersubjectivity that makes law such a dynamic field. It is also the intersubjectivity that makes law a serious field. Law is nothing more than an attempt to find solutions for real human problems. Thus, above all, be patient, be empathetic, and be kind to others as you start your professional journey. After all, what are the legal forums and the courts for? It's just to find solutions to human differences with some pre-notions of the principles. As court litigation has grown, various methods have been found through the alternative dispute resolution mechanisms to take the pressure of court. But that's not the only reason. It is my belief, and I must say so, that the mediation process is one of the better solutions to the problem. It is simply because instead of a preconceived legal principle framed by somebody else applying to the facts of a case, the parties have a say in how they find a solution. and not a solution thrust on them. That, I think, is the principle of mediation, apart from keeping the relationships intact. The second tradition that I would like to talk about is the Socratic method. This is also something that each of you is familiar with. Here, the teacher presents a contested idea or a question to the class. Students are then expected to present their responses to the same. The purpose is not to come up with a final answer. It is instead to slowly develop an answer. The process is about finding the inconsistencies and limitations in a proposition, to improve upon it, and to present a new proposition, then to find deficiencies all over again, and so on. It is thus said that in many law schools, which are well established, the professors are interested in knowing what you feel of an opinion of a judge, and not merely recite and memorize the opinion of that judge. Aside from the legal doctrine, the Socratic method teaches us two other important things. The first is the collaborative learning. This method is successful only when the entire class devotes its collective energies towards answering the proposition. This applies beyond the classroom as well. You will find that legal profession is not a solitary endeavor. Instead, whatever setting you find yourself in, a law firm, a faculty lounge, or an advocate's chamber, you will always be expected to work with your peers. To me, collaborative working and learning are some of the most joyous and fulfilling aspects of my legal career. You must embrace this as well. One learns from diverse perspectives, and growth occurs only when our ideas are challenged. It pays to approach each task with humility. I remember when I began my career with a law firm for a short time, my immediate senior, and they had cabins then, and the general people used to sit in the larger rooms. When faced with a particular legal problem, he used to come to what was called the common room. And in the common room, he would float the idea on that legal principle. And people would get into a discussion, and he would talk to everybody, pick their mind, and go and write his legal opinion, enriched by the perspectives of different people, including some of the younger people. So this collaborative working helps in getting different ideas and perspectives, which possibly a single mind may or may not be able to generate. Here I would like to talk about the importance of picking the right mentors and imbibing from them. This extends not just to knowledge of the law, but also to courtcraft, leadership, self-discipline, and general ethical values. I often tell young lawyers to attend court proceedings as often as they can, and to just sit in the courtroom and observe. It tells you about how experienced advocates approach difficult moments before judges, and how judges react to different styles of submissions. I cannot understate the significance of gauging the temperament of a judge. However, while it is important to learn from your seniors, one should also retain the confidence and the ability to strike one's own path. That brings me to the next point. Socratic learning also teaches us something important about our political spaces. We live in exceedingly polarized times, and we find daily instances of deeply disturbing political speeches. These absurd and provocative statements are made only because everyone is interested in defending the political positions to the hilt. But that is not the message of Socratic method or even of our Constitution. They instead teach us to think and act in terms of principles. Principles are an inherently reflexive space. They are unlike rules which can either be followed or disobeyed. Principles, on the other hand, give us the opportunity to interpret them, to come up with our own solutions, to question and then to act accordingly. They are both constitutive of and revealing of individual characters. Principle thought is an antithesis of dogma. There can be existence of difference of thoughts and yet peace prevail, because all human beings, supposedly thinking people, cannot think alike. The greatest source of political principle for us is the Indian Constitution. Other than being the font of our most cherished political ideas of equality, liberty, and democracy, it is also the source of constitutional morality. Constitutional morality is nothing but principle thought put into action. As all of you assume different professional roles, remember Dr. Ambedkar and his emphasis on constitutional morality. Remember that there is always room for principal deviation and disagreement as we work towards attaining our most cherished constitutional ideals. The third and final aspect of your legal pedagogy is one I would like to talk about, whether the integrated 5-law program, when started off as a radical experiment by the Law Commission of India in 1980s, has now become more entrenched and enriched. And for the better or for worse, we can safely say that you are different from the law students who have graduated from the 3 years law program, though I believe that program also has a place in our existing system. The most striking characteristics of the 5-year program is the emphasis on a multidisciplinary study. Your training is not just in law, but also in humanities and in sciences, economics, sociology, history, and so on. With each of these disciplines comes a unique perspective. But it is important to know how to harness the power of multidisciplinary approach. A multidisciplinary approach does not mean that you can borrow and steal concepts from the disciplines. Instead, the greatest value of your exposure to other disciplines is that it teaches you the limits of your own discipline. Sociology and history teach us that law is not some immutable heavenly force. It is instead construed by the practice of humans themselves. Law is not also the only method of organizing human activity. In fact, law can colonize our thought, preventing us from conceiving of alternate ways of creating norms. Similarly, law may not always be the most emphatic or economically efficient way of resolving a confrontation. Although your training has primarily been in law, remember the learnings from these other disciplines, as your foremost duty is towards client and the society at large. I lay emphasis on this aspect for additional reasons, that the multidisciplinary program is a comparatively more creative space. I hope that you will apply your creative energies to some of the most contested issues that you encounter. I know that your paths will diverge from there on some. Some of you will litigate, others will work on commissional law firms, some may enter academia, others may choose a path outside law. However, there's a lot of work to do in each of these avenues. As you litigate, think about the court reform and providing greater access to justice for some of our most marginalized communities. For those in academia, work towards creating a more inclusive classroom and inculcating a more democratic treatment. And from here, the people into litigation, you can build in the ideas which can be of relevance to judges. For those in law firms, you can resolve to foster a more supportive environment for your peers. Remember that justice is not something high-fault in concept that is marked either by its presence or absence. It is not something that is only delivered by courts. Substantive justice is instead the outcome of small daily choices that people make. I have to mention a few of more common avenues that law students are choosing these days. Another one that I would like you all to consider is the judiciary. In my 2.5 decades on the bench, I have reached out to many bright lawyers from various national law schools and universities, trying to persuade them to accept a position in the judiciary. But more often than not, it is an uphill task. Perhaps the emoluments cannot match up to what one finds in the private sector. It is also well known that the appointment process, especially at the highest level of the judiciary, can be difficult and tiresome for both prospective judges and the collegium. No doubt these problems persist. However, I believe that it needs to be looked at from another perspective. Being part of the judiciary is also a matter of performing one's duty towards the profession. I keep telling young lawyers who are apprehensive about joining, if there are no capable judges, to whom will you address your submissions? All lawyers would like their arguments to get the attention and care that they deserve, and a judiciary that is capable of delivering nuanced judgments. For these reasons, it is my sincere hope that you will consider this opportunity. As I reach the end of my address, I have kept the most important thing for the last. The advice I give to every young lawyer, and one that I would like to give to you from my experience, is that always remember what is important in life. That would be your family and your friends. I know that timelines will be tight, seniors can be harsh, it may feel like your colleagues are racing ahead of you. However, your primary duty is to yourself and to your loved ones. Take time out to do what you enjoy. Eat out, don't give up on your hobbies, travel. These are finer things in life, that they are things that make us who we are. Prioritize your mental health and support your peers when they need your help. I would like to end with a quote from the late, great Anthony Bourdain, who says, "Perhaps wisdom is realizing how small I am, and unwise is how far is yet to go." I wish you all the best. Thank you and Jai Hind.
So gold medal winners, LLM. I now request our chief guest, Honorable Sri Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, to award the gold medals. Akanksha Yadav. Nani A. Palkiwala Memorial Gold Medal for the topper in LLM instituted by Nani A. Palkiwala Memorial Trust, Mumbai. Harshit Pandey is receiving the gold medal in absentia. It is Sri M.L. Ramakrishna Rao Memorial Gold Medal for topper among male students in LLM, endowed by Sri M.R. Harsha, Advocate, Hyderabad. Akanksha Yadav, Harshit Pandey, Manish Kumar Chauhan, N. Harita and Amisha Sharma are sharing the gold medal. Sri Musnuri Venkatramaya Memorial Gold Medal for topper in research methods and legal writing, instituted by Musnuri Development Foundation, Hyderabad. Harshit Pandey is taking the medal in absentia. MBA, VSYK Abhishek, University Medal for topper in MBA, instituted by Nalsar University of Law. MA Aviation Law and Air Transport Management, Yashakriti Padia is taking the medal in absentia. It is Mupur Sundar Ramaya Memorial Gold Medal for topper in MA Aviation Law and Air Transport Management, endowed by Mr. Mupur Prasad, retired AGM Vigilance, BSNL, Hyderabad. MA Criminal Law and Forensic Science, Sri Krishna, Dr. KPC Gandhi Memorial Gold Medal for topper in MA Criminal Law and Forensic Science, endowed by Dr. KPC Gandhi, Chairman Truth Labs, Managing Director Genome Foundation and Advisor to Government of West Bengal and Jammu Kashmir. BA LLB Honours Students, Krishnan Unnis U. He is receiving 7 medals. Mr. Pavani Sheshaya Memorial Gold Medal For best student with overall excellence, endowed by Sri P.P. Rao, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, New Delhi. Mr. Rakesh Kumar Agarwal Memorial Gold Medal for securing first position in annual examination, endowed by Sri Bharatji Agarwal, Senior Advocate, Allahabad. Sri Rai Bahadur Naurang Rai Khaitan Memorial Gold Medal for obtaining first rank in final examination, endowed by Sri Suman J. Khaitan, Advocate, New Delhi. Kunj Behari Junjunwala Gold Medal for Best Student in Law of Evidence, endowed by Sri R.N. Junjunwala Khaitan and Company, Advocates and Notaries, Kolkata. Sitaram Junjunwala Gold Medal for Topper in Intellectual Property Law, endowed by Sri R.N. Junjunwala Khaitan and Company, Advocates and Notaries, Kolkata. Late Sri Musnuri Venkatramaya Memorial Gold Medal for Topper in Intellectual Property Law, instituted by Musnuri Development Foundation. YVV Satyanarayana Murthy Memorial Gold Medal for Topper in Criminal Law and Law of Evidence, endowed by Mrs. Manugnya Yeluri, Nalsar Alumni and Advocate, Hyderabad. Devi Reddy Gnana Venkata Ritvik is receiving 4 medals. Sri Y.V. Venkateshwar Rao Memorial Gold Medal for Topper in Law and Economics, endowed by Dr. Y. Vijayanand, former Deputy Managing Director, SBI, Hyderabad. Biological E Limited Gold Medal for securing maximum grade in Environment Law, endowed by Dr. Vijay Kumar Datla, Chairman and Managing Director, Biological E Limited. Professor S.P. Chatterjee Memorial Gold Medal for Topper in Environment Law, endowed by Mrs. Indrani Bhattacharya, Landshare, UK. Mr. C. Purnaya Gold Medal for Best Student in CPC and Law of Limitation, endowed by Honorable Sri Justice N. Ram Mohan Rao, former Judge, High Court of Judicature at Hyderabad. Malladi Pranay receiving 4 medals. Mr. Ananta Narsimha Reddy Gold Medal for Topper in Constitutional Law, endowed by Mr. A. Narsimha Reddy, Chairman Bar Council of Telangana, Hyderabad. Sri M. Chandrasekhar Rao Gold Medal for Topper in Constitutional Law 2, endowed by Sri M. Chandrasekhar Rao, Advocate, Hyderabad. Mr. Y. Suryanarayana Memorial Gold Medal for Topper in Constitutional Law 2, endowed by Honorable Sri Justice N. Ram Mohan Rao, former Judge, High Court of Judicature at Hyderabad. Honorable Sri Justice Syed Shah Muhammad Qadri Gold Medal for Topper in Constitutional Law, endowed by Honorable Sri Justice SSM Qadri, former Judge, Supreme Court of India. Nishita Nikhil Gupta, 4 medals. Srimati Pavani Satyanarayanamma Memorial Gold Medal to Best Female Student for Overall Excellence, endowed by Sri P.P. Rao, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, New Delhi. Mr. C.H. Balbir Singh Rathi Memorial Gold Medal for Topper in Legal Methods, endowed by Mr. Virender Singh Rathi, Rohtak. Mrs. N. Savitri Memorial Gold Medal for Topper in Criminal Law, endowed by Sri N. Ramchandra Rao, former Member of Legislative Council and former Member, Bar Council of India, Senior Advocate, Hyderabad. Srimati Banda Ishwaramma Memorial Gold Medal for Topper in History, endowed by Sri B. Shivananda Prasad, Advocate General, Hyderabad. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I now request Honorable Sri Justice P.S. Narasimha, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to award the gold medals. K. Swati Reshmita, 3 medals. Srimati Shardabai Gold Medal for Topper in Property Laws, endowed by Honorable Sri Justice B. Prakash Rao, former Judge, High Court of AP. Mr. P.D. Agarwal Memorial Gold Medal for securing highest grade in law and poverty, instituted by Mr. Mahendra Agarwal, Trustee, Dhanavati Devi Agarwal Social Welfare Trust, Secunderabad. Srimati B. Ratna Reddy and Justice B. Subhashan Reddy Gold Medal for Topper in Transfer of Property and Law of Contracts, endowed by Justice B. Vijay Sen Reddy, Judge, High Court of Telangana. Karthik Subramaniam, 2 medals. Agri Gold Estates and Entertainments Private Limited Gold Medal for Best Male Student in Company Law, endowed by Sitaram Avas, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, Agri Gold Estates and Entertainments Private Limited, Hyderabad. Sri Venkateshwara Sukriti Setu Gold Medal for securing maximum grade in taxation, endowed by Sri Pradeep K. Khaitan and Company, Advocates and Notaries, Kolkata. Soham Chakravarti, 2 medals, Mr. A.P. Ganguly Gold Medal for topper in Administrative Law, endowed by Sri A.K. Ganguly, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India. Mr. Deepak Negi Memorial Gold Medal for topper in Banking and Finance Laws, endowed by Mrs. Sheetal Negi Shimla. Yashasvi Raj, 2 medals. Kumari GVNR Bhanumati Memorial Gold Medal for Best All-Round Student, instituted by Girija Damodar Memorial Charitable Trust. On behalf of Mrs. I. Subbalakshmi, Mrs. R. Fanishwara Valli Sharada, Mrs. T. Nirmala Gayatri, and Mrs. A. Naga Padmaja, Hyderabad. Mr. Santosh Kumar Mukherjee Memorial Gold Medal for Best Orator, endowed by Sri Chandrakant Mukherjee, Advocate, Kolkata. Gaurav, 2 medals. Mr. Pavani Sarveshwar Rao Memorial Gold Medal for Best Student in Law of Contracts, endowed by Sri P.P. Rao, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, New Delhi. Srimati Sumeshwari and Sri S.B. Pandey, Advocate, Calcutta High Court Memorial Gold Medal for Topper in Law of Evidence and Law of Contract 1, endowed by Sri Nirmal Kumar Pandey, Advocate, Hyderabad, and his family members. K. Mayukha Chinnita, 2 medals. Lakshmi Devi Junjunwala Gold Medal for Best All-Round Female Student, endowed by Sri R.N. Junjunwala, Kaitan and Company, Advocates and Notaries, Kolkata. My Home Cement Industries Limited, Hyderabad Gold Medal for Topper in English, instituted by My Home Cement Industries Limited. Naman Padalia, 2 medals. The ICADR Gold Medal for Topper in Arbitration and Ethics Clinic, instituted by the International Center for Arbitration and Dispute Resolution, Hyderabad. Mr. Sati Satyanarayan Reddy Memorial Gold Medal for Topper in Arbitration and Ethics Clinic, endowed by Sri S. Venkat Reddy, former Advocate General of AP and Senior Advocate, Hyderabad. Raghunandan Sriram, 2 medals. Mr. C.V. Subramanya Shastri Memorial Gold Medal for securing maximum grade in Constitutional Law 1, endowed by Honorable Mr. Justice C.V.N. Shastri, former Judge AP High Court. Duttalal Junjunwala Gold Medal for Best All-Round Male Student, endowed by Sri R.N. Junjunwala, Kaitan and Company, Advocates and Notaries, Kolkata. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I now request our Chancellor, Honorable Sri Justice Alok Aradhe, Chief Justice of Telangana High Court, to award the gold medals. Aditi Goyal. Honorable Sri Justice P. Jaganmohan Reddy Memorial Gold Medal for securing highest grade among female students in Constitutional Law, endowed by Dr. Urmila Pingli and Dr. Jairam Chandar Pingli, Hyderabad. Ansh Jain. Gati Academy Gold Medal for securing highest grade in Political Science and International Relations, instituted by Gati Limited, Secunderabad. Bhavani Singh Rajpurohit. Samyak Annapureddy Gold Medal for the President of Student Bar Council, endowed by Mr. Siddhartha Annapureddy, USA. Himanshu Raghuvamshi. Mr. Ashitendranath Mitra Memorial Gold Medal for Best Student in Law of Contracts 2, endowed by Sri Anindra Kumar Mitra, Advocate, Kolkata. Isha Tandon. Mr. M. Rajendra Reddy Gold Medal for securing highest grade in Law of Torts, endowed by Mr. M. Rajendra Reddy, former member, Bar Council of India and Senior Advocate, Hyderabad. Kinjal Sharma. Mr. Chimalkonda V. Dikshitulu Centenary Gold Medal for Topper in International Law, endowed by Mr. C. N. Babu, Dr. C. Ramji, Mrs. Indira Rayaprolu, Dr. C. Sita, Mrs. Aruna Bommakanti, Mrs. Navashri Kandarpa, Mrs. Sridevi Yadavalli, Mrs. C. Adilakshmi, and grandchildren of Mr. C. V. Dikshitulu, Hyderabad. Mayank Mauli Sinha is taking gold medal in absentia. It is Srimati Gandra Radhamma and Gandra Raghavendra Rao Memorial Gold Medal for Topper in Sociology, endowed by Sri G. Mohan Rao, Senior Advocate, Hyderabad. Shravani Shinde. Mr. Amancharla Krishnamurthy Memorial Gold Medal for Best All-Round Student of Final Year, endowed by Sri Narsimha Murthy, Advocate, Hyderabad. V. Shantan Reddy. Honorable Sri Justice Umesh Chandra Banerjee Memorial Gold Medal for Most Outstanding Student of the Batch with Most Consistent Overall Excellence in Academics and Extracurricular Activities, endowed by Sri Amitesh Banerjee, Senior Advocate, Calcutta High Court, Kolkata. Megha Rajesh, the Hindustan Times Limited Gold Medal for Topper in Labour Law, instituted by the Hindustan Times Limited, New Delhi. Priyanka Dhage, Mrs. Ishtri Banerjee Memorial Gold Medal for Topper among Female Students in Company Law, endowed by Sri Amitesh Banerjee, Senior Advocate, Calcutta High Court. Prisha Rajiv Tejani, Mr. Dhinanath Dhanania Gold Medal for Topper in Family Law 2, endowed by Mr. Sawar Dhanania, Kolkata. K. Mayuka Chinnita and Nishita Nikhil Gupta are sharing the gold medal. Mr. Ramdat Gupta Memorial Gold Medal for Topper in Family Law 1, endowed by Srimati Sakam Devi, Kanpur. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I request our Vice Chancellor, Professor Sri Krishna Dev Rao, to award the Vice Chancellor's Gold Medal for the best male graduate with proven leadership qualities instituted by the university to Raghunandan Sriram. Vice Chancellor's Gold Medal for the best women graduate with proven leadership qualities instituted by the university to Shrudala Sandesh Murthy. The Advanced Diploma in Cyber Laws, the Sushmita Mishra and Drishti Rupa Patigri, both of them are sharing the gold medal, and Drishti Rupa is taking the medal in absentia. Vice Chancellor's Gold Medal for Topper in Advanced Diploma in Cyber Laws, instituted by Infotrack Systems Private Limited, Hyderabad. I now request our Chief Guest, Honorable Sri Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to award Nalsar's Excellence in Research Award to faculty members for their exemplary research work during the year 2023. Ms. Ishita Das. Ms. Niharika Salar. Dr. Gumparthi Vivek Pani. Dr. Deepthi Jog. Dr. Binod Kumar Rajak. Dr. Tanveer Kajla. Thank you, sir. I request our guests to kindly accept our Silver Jubilee memento. I request our Chief Guest, Honorable Sri Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to release the book Aviation and Space Industry, Future of Transport, Opportunities and Challenges, edited by Professor V. Balakista Reddy, Professor of Law. I request Professor Balakista Reddy to come on to the dais. Give those copies. Give it. I request our Chief Guest, Honorable Sri Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to release Taxman's Principles of Taxation Laws, revised by Dr. Neha Pathakji, Associate Professor, Nalsar. I request Dr. Neha to join me. I request our Chief Guest, Honorable Sri Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to release Avtar Singh's Business Law, 12th edition, revised by Mr. Varun Malik, Assistant Professor, Nalsar. I request Varun to come on to the dais. Thank you, sir. I now request Honorable Sri Justice P.S. Narasimha, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to release Volume 13 of Indian Journal of Intellectual Property Law. I request Honorable Sri Justice P.S. Narasimha to release Volume 8, second edition of Nalsar Law Review. I request Honorable Sri Justice P.S. Narasimha, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to release Volume 8 of Environment Law and Practice Review. Thank you, sir. I now request our Chancellor, Honorable Sri Justice Alok Arade, Chief Justice, High Court of Telangana, to release Volume 13 and 14 of Indian Journal of Air and Space Law. I now request our Honorable Chancellor to release edition 6th of Outside X magazine, the Management Students Marketing magazine. I request our Honorable Chancellor, Honorable Sri Justice Alok Arade, Chief Justice, High Court of Telangana, to release 7th edition of Phenomenal magazine. This is Management Students Finance Club magazine. Thank you, sir. Now I request our Vice Chancellor, Professor Sri Krishna Deva Rao, to release Nalsarites 2023.
Please be seated. Honorable Chancellor, sir, I request you to dissolve the convocation.
I dissolve the convocation.
Please stand for the national anthem.
Please allow the procession to leave the hall first. We request parents to move from the side exits on your right. You can use the side exit, go to the dining hall. Parents on this side can wait. We request the judges of the Telangana High Court, our guests and faculty, to proceed to the convention center. The lunch for the guests is in the convention center this time. So we would request the justices and the faculty and the other donors to go to the convention center. Graduating students, please remain seated before the procession leaves. Let the procession go first. Then you can go outside batch by batch for the batch photos. I request my faculty colleagues to please accompany the justices from the High Court to the Convention Center. Please help us out. Graduating students, you can proceed batch by batch for the photograph. The photographs will be on the steps outside the auditorium.